Alright, what's going on, guys? So right now we are on my iPad and we're going to be doing a video about color correction for your drone footage. Now this is actually extremely important to what you might think. You can look at the original footage from a drone, you can say, wow, that looks really good, but enhancing or adding color to your footage can really, make the difference between a good shot and a great shot. So I'm just going to give you some examples of why adding color to your footage can make it, really pop. So we're going to be working with photos to start off here, and this I used for a thumbnail, but just look at the difference between this and that. As you can see, this second one looks much better than the first one. And now let's take a look at this. This is shot with the DJI Mavic Mini. This is the original image, and then this is what it looks like when you add color to it. Now let's go back to the original image. That's what we're looking at right now. And then this is one of my favorite things, because this is more difficult to do, is to take the image and color it so it looks dark. So let's swipe, and there it is. I really like the way I made this look. So we're just going to be going over how you can add color to your footage to make it look better. That's the whole premise of this video. So make sure to stay tuned for the entire video. And anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so this is not going to be a tutorial where we break down editing software. We're just going to be doing a very basic style of tutorial for this. We're just going to be adding some filters to drone photos from an iPad. And we're going to start off with a drone that I like flying a lot, and it's very cheap, the Holystone HS510. It's one of my favorite drones to fly because it's so cheap. It's not really too risky. If you crash it, it's not going to be such a devastating blow like it would be if you crashed a Mavic. So here is a photo from the Holystone, and then it's going to show you how it looks when it is color corrected. And also here's the next photo, and it's just going to show you the differences between the unedited and edited photos. As you can see, you can really get those colors to pop if you adjust the filters correctly, and it does make a huge difference, as you're seeing right here. So anyways, let me show you how exactly to add these filters and what exactly to do in each situation. Okay, so right here we have two photos that have been taken with the DJI Spark. This is around my neighborhood. So we have a drone shot looking down at this road here, and we have this drone shot looking at this house. Now both of these pieces of footage that we're going to color correct, we're going to do them very similar. So there's a lot of green, as you can see, and what we really want to do is we want to make that green pop and really make it shine a little bit. So let's start with this one. Let's hit edit, and now we're going to start off by adding a vivid filter. Let's bring that down to about 25. That should be good. And now let us bring the exposure up to about around the 20 area. And then we're going to just do that with a couple of these, maybe highlights. We'll bring that to about 30. Shadows, bring that to about, we'll say 25. And the contrast, you can bring that down anywhere between 20 and 30. We'll go with around 30. And then the brightness, we want to bring that down to about around 50. Maybe we'll go around 45, like that. And then add a little bit of saturation. And then here's the original photo right here. And then here is the edited photo. So I think the edited one looks a lot better. So this one is done, and I do think that this one looks a lot better than the original. So let's move on to the second. We're just going to edit this really quickly. Same thing, add the filter, vivid filter, bring it down to 25, and we're going to go 20, 20, maybe 26, that'll work. About 30. -30, that's good. And then about 50. That was one thing I was struggling with. I always wanted to turn the brightness up, but you should actually turn it down. So that looks really good. That's the original, and then this is the edited. The greens really pop there, and that looks good. So that is all for these two photos. So this is a different type of video for me. Normally I do drone reviews, or I take the drone out and fly it, or do something with, actually just testing out a drone. But I really wanted to do a different type of video and see and show you guys how I would like to improve my footage. Now, just to tell you, if you're working with videos, make sure you edit each individual clip. And the tips I showed you today, it won't work for every single type of footage you get. Sometimes you're just going to have to experiment a little bit with the filters and what you do. So thank you for watching my video. If you want to see any different type of videos like this, go ahead, give me some ideas in the comments below, and consider subscribing. Check out some of my other videos. I appreciate you for sticking with me for this long. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.